Hey, welcome to this New Hampshire beer tasting. What I have today is from Oddball Brewing Company out of Suncook, New Hampshire. It's my extremely local brewery, the next town over. It's like a half a mile from my home. It's operated, owned by two guys that are, at least they work at a hospital, and this is their life's passion is owning a brewery and stuff. So what I have though is their Brook Brown. Comes in at 3.5% ABV. And Brook is one of New Hampshire's state parks, and that's just down the road from me as well. So it's all very localized. It's nice. What they kind of say, I'm not going to read the whole thing. They pretty much just say on the back that this is a London-style brown ale. So it's going back to like a traditional style brown versus what's coming out today with more hoppy or bitter stuff. So let's go ahead and crack this open and put it through the legs. First time having this one. I've had some other beers from Oddball. Hit or miss, pretty much. Mediocre most of the time. But let's check out what this beer has to offer. So, very large, a little bit off-white bubbles. They are not going to last there for the head. The coloration of this thing is, it's not really super clear. Yeah, it's not very clear. It does have a bit of a weird haze to it, and it kind of has a color of like a root beer popsicle. All right, the aromas, it's a very like light brown. First off, I get a little bit of a nuttiness and a bit of a fruity aroma as well. Kind of, I don't know, it smells kind of like a weaker version of that brown ale there. Newcastle Brown. Thank you guys. All right, let's go in for the first swig. Cheers. Yeah, first thing I noticed, a bit of a nut flavor. I'm also trying to look for a date on this thing. I think one of the other cans had a date. I'll look for that when I do my numbers. Pretty weak on the malt flavor. It's pretty much that nuttiness. A little bit of maybe like a bread note coming through as well. I think there is kind of a slight bit of a fruit note. I'm thinking it's probably coming out of the yeast And if they did this in a true London style, it's probably some type of British ale yeast that they used. So that would explain some of the fruity esters and flavoring. Carbonation seems pretty low. Body on this seems a high, light to low medium. It does have quite a bit of a wateriness to it. All right, go do my numbers. All right, I'm back. I checked the other cans. Actually, there is no date on this at all. So no way of telling how old, when it was made, whatever. There's no scoring system for that, unfortunately, but anyways, the appearance. I gave this thing a 3 out of 6. The aromas on it, pretty appropriate for a brown. Gave this an 8 out of 10. Flavors overall for it, I'm gonna give this a 12 out of 19. Pretty lackluster, one way, just a little bit nutty and stuff, but very light. Body was fine. Give that the 5 out of 5 for the style. And my overall likability of it, it's not really wowing me. Gave it a 4 out of 10. The hop bitterness in it is appropriate as well. Didn't mention that. It's not super bitter, but it's well balanced. Overall score for Oddball Brewing Company, Brook Brown. I give this a 32 out of 50. Oh, the BuMpy 32 out of 50. And that's going to make this a very good beer. Not excellent, though. It's going to have 3 different stages. So there's pretty much like, it's just drinkable to, which is pretty much crap, to good, which is, you know, kind of like your average beers. An average beer can be good. Nothing's going to really wow you at all. Then you go to very good. And then excellent will be like the top-notch stuff that's pretty much a buy it again, recommend it to people type deals. So saying this is a very good beer. I don't think you'd be super disappointed picking it up, but it's nothing super exciting either. So cheers guys, thanks for watching.